you change this? This is totally an Ariana Grande. Hey folks, just waiting for some of y'all to come in. Right now, I'm just answering questions. I'm doing like a 10-minute Instagram live because I'm never on here, and this is so weird, this like Ariana Grande filter, but I'm down with it. So what do you want to? I want to answer some questions. I've got a few minutes. Brazil, love you too. Chloe Cat, hey Queen, back. Charlotte Rose, I love the UK. Can't wait to get back in the house. Terminator, who is that? Somebody from Wilmington? Oh snap, that's where I'm from. Boo, boo, boo. Will I come to England? You know, XOX Hetty, I've been to England so many times. I'll definitely come back again very soon. You know, hopefully. Thank you. I am Bong Instagram. I am Bongstagram. Luis, thank you. Love you too. Okay, so what was your favorite moment filming Drag Race? My favorite moment filming Drag Race was probably, besides winning, favorite moment filming Drag Race was, I think the roast was probably my favorite moment on Drag Race. And just so you know, folks that want to like do a connection, like a live joining, I'm not really going to do that. Sorry, babe. So somebody asked me about HOH. Let me go back and see if I can do Come to England, I Love You. Do I still perform in New York? Yes, I'm performing every night in New York for the next week on Broadway in Head Over Heels. I'm not really doing any club appearances right now in New York. Maybe I will sometime soon, but right now, you know, got other things going on. Nizq Post says, just say my username. Hello, Spain. Do I say hi after HOH? So, Matt Hartspade, yes, I usually do the stage door after Head Over Heels. So if you come to see the show, I'll see you at the stage door. Is NYC photographer, is there drama with Carmen Carrera? No, I hope not. That's my girl. I'm sad that she moved from New York City, but she's here all the time, so it's like she's still here. No, I love her. There's absolutely no drama. I hope there isn't. Y'all be trying to start some stuff, honey. This girl is fantastic, and I support everything that she does, and, you know, I was just with her the other day, and hopefully I'll get a chance to see some of the pictures that we might have taken together, hopefully soon. I won't talk about that. So, Nash Kid, you're one of my favorite queens. Thank you. Alyssa, Peppermint, can you try to say my name? It's Alyssa. Alyssa. Can I go live with you? No. Come to Italy? Yes. I adore drag queens. Hey, darling. Come on, ask me some questions, y'all. Is there, what is this? Are you asking again, NYC photographer, if there's drama with Carmen? There's absolutely no. I don't know Polyhenna, but she sounds great, if they're a she. Have I ever lived in Maine? I've never lived in Maine. Any lifelong friends from Drag Race? I hope so. You know, it was only a year ago. So, you know, I guess I have to wait until the end of my life to find out if they're lifelong friends. But I'm really close and just so fond of all the girls from season 9. Of course, they were on my season, and that was like a really good bonding experience. And yeah. Would I go back to All Stars? Yeah, I would. You know, I don't have any plans to right now, but I definitely would. Thank you. Sienna Negan asks, hey girl, you're gorgeous, thanks. Or says, how are you doing? Miss Peppermint, I'm coming to see you in Head Over Heels this Friday. I'm so excited. Beja Fierce. Beja, please, I hope it is an evening show, because darling, I do not like matinees. That's the tea. My school is doing Head Over Heels next year. You're already planning it? Sean Rowe, right? Yeah, I would consider coming to your school to speak to the kids. So let's, why don't you send an email to manager@peppermintonline.com. How does it feel snatching everyone with my beauty? Oh, it feels great, darling. How is going the movie of Project Peppermint? Out of focus. Project Peppermint is still happening. I'm not editing it. I'm just in it, basically. But it's. I think they're still finishing the movie. I know that we had to take a moment to include some of the footage from Head Over Heels, because, that's a big moment. And so we did. And so hopefully that comes out soon. I will let you know. Hashtag girls like us. New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution, I think it's the New Year's is always a good time to kind of refocus on, your health and yourself and your body and kind of all the things you think you need to, like really good self-care. Refocus. Because the year can send us in a tizzy with work, with family, with life, with kids, with whatever. And so, yeah, I would say for myself, refocusing and kind of just getting back to with health and all that stuff is really important to me. So I'm going to take some time to kind of just focus on myself for a second and care for my self-care. Yeah, that's my resolution. I don't really have goals that I feel like I have to work on. I don't happen to smoke, so that would be on the top of my list if I did. I don't drink, so if I drank, that would be my resolution. But yeah, eat some more salad. Would I ever do All Stars? I already answered that. I'm coming to see you this Friday, Deja Fierce. I talked about that. My dream role on Broadway or dream role in life. I don't have one. I can tell you dream type of role. I am Bongstagram. My dream type of role is probably one similar to what I'm doing right now, which is something that really reflects what's going on in our community and can really affect change and thought, And Janet Jackson in the Janet Jackson documentary, biopic or whatever. Brian Bish, oh my gosh, I love you. I hope I get to see you this week. Please don't make it a matinee. Hint, hint. Do I know No, I do not know Pollyanna. Would I ever come to Saskatoon? Yeah, if they invite me. What advice would you give for a baby queen, you, who isn't really into performing? Well, performing is my first passion above almost anything else. And so I don't know if I'm the right person to answer it. I think, working on your look and working on what inspires you is something that we should all do, whether we're performers or not. That's my alarm. Hey, Google, cancel. I gotta get ready to go, y'all. So, work on that craft, whatever it is, performing or not, but try performing because it's a lot of fun. How was my New Year's? My New Year's was pretty good. I was chill. I was just at home, chilling, didn't do anything. And who am I rooting for in All Stars 4? Honestly, it's probably no surprise. I'm definitely rooting for my season 9 girls. I'm sad to see Farrah go, but I love Valentina and I love Trinity. And so, those are some of my main girls that I'm rooting for. Of course, my little niece, Monet, I'm rooting for, and I'm hoping she does well. Hi, Buffalo. Thank you for being me. Okay, thank you for that. How do you feel when you found out that you had the opportunity to do your own show on Broadway? It's not really my own show, but Slice of Drag. It felt great. I auditioned for it. I wasn't sure if I was going to get it. I got it. I was really happy, and it feels wonderful. It's a really queer, very queer, progressive story about diversity and body positivity and gender, breaking the gender norms and all that, and it's wonderful. So if you're in New York, I definitely highly recommend it. All Stars, yes, I'm not gonna even mention any more All Stars again because I already did. New Year's resolutions. Who's my inspiration? This is gonna sound real. It probably is gonna sound kind of crazy. I spent so much time trying to become the woman that I am. Who I've always been. the type of things that I do now and who I am now, in terms of what I represent and the things that I'm not afraid to say are definitely different than they would have been years and years ago. I spent a lot of time focusing on that, trying to get to that, and so my role model right now is honestly anyone who dares to live out and open in the face of adversity, and so that's who I am. I mean, that's what I look up to, and I'm one of those people. So I feel good about that, being able to say that about myself. Okay, how do you feel about Gia on All Stars? I think Gia was excellent TV on All Stars. She came to see me in Head Over Heels recently, and I can understand a lot of what she was going through. I mean, I was never on All Stars. That's a little bit different than original season, but, being trans and being on the show and just doing drag in general is something that a lot of people, at least for me, was something that I really had to balance. Continuing to do drag and being a trans woman is something that I had to kind of really think about and balance. And so I really do. I also feel for, there was some kind of, not the shiniest moments. And I think, being on a reality TV show, people believe, y'all don't know this, but half of the people will hate what you say and half the people are going to love it. And that's probably the type of situation that she is in right now. And so I feel for her because, there's almost nothing you can do that's going to be 100% right for everyone, But I think she looked fantastic, and I'm really I'm looking forward to seeing what she does after doing the show. And I'm really proud of her for, being another shining light, that example that trans women belong in that workroom, and trans men and everyone. I think drag is for everyone. That's what I personally believe, and I think she is one great example of that. Queen Peppermint, what was your favorite New Year's? I didn't make a New Year's resolution. Every time I listen to music by Madonna, me too, darling. Ever fried bread? Have I had fried bread? No, I haven't. I don't think. Come to Seattle. I love Seattle. It's one of my favorite cities. Am I doing the Work the World UK? No, they haven't asked me to, but I may be doing something else. Favorite memory at the stage door? My favorite memory at the stage door is being able to see young folks who have seen the show, obviously, who say that the show resonates with them and they feel really personally connected to it. I already said who I'm rooting for in All Stars. Do I have any charitable or political stuff coming up? I think this is always going to be my future. Politics is always something that I'm really interested in. Charity events and things with our Rachel Brosnahan just tweeted me. Are always things that I'm really focused on. And so now that I will be finishing this Broadway show, of course, I'm going to be focused on what I can do to make our community better. But I don't have any dates or anything. Who's my best friend on Drag Race? I'd say the person that I grew closest to on Drag Race would probably be a lot of the season 9 girls. Bob the Drag Queen, definitely very close with. Sasha Velour, Trinity Taylor, Valentina, very close with. But it's like a sisterhood, so we all see each other at different times. We bump into each other, and it's all love. Where did I get the short black wig revealed beneath? You know what? The short black wig that I used in the YMCA challenge, believe it or not, was Alexis Michelle's, and that's the wig that I was wearing when I sent her home after that lip sync. Crazy. Who's my best friend? I have a lot of, I don't just have one best friend. I have several best friends, but the one that you would probably know the most is Sherry Vine. She's a queen here in New York. I'm also really close with the actress Trace Lysette, Laverne Cox. These are some of my closest friends. But I have several that I just love and couldn't live without. Is there an opportunity that I'll come to Bolivia? I don't know. What was my audition for HOH like? It was harrowing. I was on the road in Europe at the time, sending in videos, staying up late, and I had to do it over and over again. I'm going to answer 3 more questions. Favorite memory? Okay, I already answered that. Darn it. I'm trying. Saskatoon. What's going on with Saskatoon? Why everybody keep asking? Can I say your name? Hetty, I said your name. Okay. Rights are out. I don't know what you mean by rights are out. Did I say rights are out? No. I don't know what you mean. I am bong Instagram. Please, a shout out. Okay, yeah. How's your head? No complaints. That's one question. How's life going right now? It's pretty good. You know, it's interesting. It's emotional. Like doing a Broadway show, I poured my whole life into it. Now that the show ends in a week, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to definitely, I said I would take some time, chillax, but it is definitely, it's a process of like your whole life eating, sleeping, breathing the show, and then it just suddenly stops. And so I'm going to have to kind of refocus my energy. And I'm already doing some new stuff, but, you know, this project took up a whole lot of time in my life. So I'm going to have a whole lot of time. Yeah, to focus on new things. Okay, so that's 2 questions. Last question. I wish I could go. No, that's not a question. Pepper, that's not a question. Can I come to Saskatoon? What the heck is going on in Saskatoon? Everybody on the Instagram Live. Last question. I'm just going to go all the way to the end. There's a lot of questions up in here. What is my favorite Britney song? You know my favorite Britney song? Okay, I don't have a favorite Britney song, but I do have a favorite Britney album. My favorite Britney album, believe it or not, is Blackout. Wait. Is that the name of that? What's the one that has Toxic on it? Hey, I don't know. Whatever one has Toxic on it. That's the one I like. Okay, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. It's been real. I don't know when I'll come back. Bonus question. How did you come up with the name Peppermint? It's my favorite candy. I don't know when I'll be back on live because I don't do it that often, but love you. Talk to you later. Bye. Go.